Welcome to DWBIADDA channel. Please subscribe for latest training videos.
Hi everyone, today we are going to discuss about Azure Storage. Azure Storage provides a storage that is highly available, secure, durable, scalable and redundant. Azure Storage offers 5 types of storage, that's a queue storage, table storage, blob storage, file storage and disk storage. So if you see this queue storage, table storage and blob storage, you can accessible via a REST API. And file storage and disk storage is for the Azure virtual machine. So let's see in the portal how we can go and create an Azure storage. So I am here in the portal.azure.com. So here in the left side you can see a menu. Over here there is an option called storage account. So let me click on the storage account. So if you see here, I have a storage account that is for my shell scripting, shell.azure.com. So I'm going to click a new storage account. So if you're not seeing this storage option over here, there are a couple of ways you can go and create a storage account by clicking the create resource, or you can search in the search option over here for storage account. You can go and select the storage account from here and create. So in my case, I'm just going to the storage account here and I'm going to add a new storage account. So in a very first, it will go and ask a subscription. You need to have a valid subscription to create a storage account. So I have a pay-as-you-go subscription over here, and it will ask for a resource group where you want to create this storage account. So a resource group is nothing but a logical grouping of all your resources. So let me create a resource group for the storage account. So let me name it as storage RG. I think that storage RG is already exist, so let me go and select that storage RG. So then it will expect a name for a storage account. The name must be unique across all the existing storage account, and it must be 3 to 24 character long and cannot contain only a lowercase letters and numbers. So let me name the storage account storage account. So it's a new unique name. So I got the storage account. So, and after that, it will expect a location where you want to create this storage account. So Microsoft Azure have around 40 plus location all over the world. So you can choose a location where you want to go and create this storage account. So I'm going to select this as an East US. And in a performance point of view, storage account come up with two options, that is a standard and premium. So your premium will give you more IOPS and SLA, 99.9% SLA, but it will going to be charged bit more. But your standard storage accounts are backed by a magnetic drive and provide the low cost per GB. So for this demo purpose, I just go and select the standard option over here. And then you'll expect an account kind, what kind of account you are going to create this storage account. So if you see in our first slide, when you are discussing about the 5 type of storage, we see a blob storage, queue storage and table storage, right? So if you are interested to create only a blob storage, then you can go and select a blob storage account type. Or if you want to create a blob with a table storage and queue, then you can go with a general purpose. So in general purpose, we have generally two versions, V1 and V2. V2 is the latest version, so I'm going to select the storage account, general purpose V2. And the next is about the replica. So how you want to go and replicate your data. So there are a couple of options over there. There is a local redundant storage, LRS, and zone redundant storage, ZRS, and geo redundant storage, GRS. So if you select locally redundant storage, Microsoft will be keeping your storage account into the one of your data center. In my case, it will be in the East US. They will be keeping in one of the data center and will be replicating within the data center. So if any outage in the data center, you can't able to go and access your storage account. So in that case, you can go and select for the zone redundant storage. The zone redundant storage is within a data center, they may have a different zone that have a different power supply, cooling and network. So any outage in one of the zone, you can still go and access your storage account from the other zone. So assume a scenario that the entire region is going to be down, then you need to go with a geo-redundant storage. So a geo-redundant storage will go and replicate your data into a nearest pairing region. So if you want to understand what is a pairing region, there is a docs from Microsoft to understand what is a pairing region. So this is for the business continuity and disaster recovery. So Azure pairing region. So if you remember, in my case, I created the region as an East US, right? So if I select the East US, my pairing region will be on West US. So is in the vice versa. If I select the West US, my pairing region will be in the East US. So for North America, if you see I select the East US, my pairing region will be West US. And if you see the UK, if you select the UK West, your pairing region will be UK South. So, so if I go with the geo-redundant option with East US, my default pairing region will be West US. But I can't able to go and read the data from the West US. If still you want to go and read the data from your West US data center, then you need to go and select the read access geo-redundant storage. And if you see, there are two more options that are under preview now. That is a geo zone redundant storage and the read access for the geo zone redundant access. So let me go and select as a local redundant storage because this is for a training purpose. And I'm just going to click the next option over here. So here I'm keeping everything as by default. We can see there is a public endpoint to access our storage account. So next I'm going to the advanced. So here I'm keeping all is in a default. If you see there is a secure transfer record option is there. So if you want to access your storage account in a secured mode, in a HTTPS protocol, then you need to be enabled. So if you want to access in a non-secure mode of HTTP protocol, you can go and disable that. Remember that when we are discussing that storage account, I say that we can able to access your storage account using a REST API, right? So when you are trying to access your storage account, it will be in a HTTPS protocol. So other options I'll be going to keep it as default. There is a blob soft delete option is there. If you enable this, your option, whenever you are deleting a blob, it will be a soft delete. So next, you can create some tags over there to identify what's the purpose of this storage account. So like an application, what kind of application is going to be used this storage account, an XSXYZ application or an environment, which kind of environment this storage account going to be used, is a QA region or a prod. So what kind of environment? So you can give n number of tags that can help you to understand the billing, what kind of storage this is there. So let me go and click the review and create this storage account. It will take a while to create. If you see, my deployment is under process. Once it has been successfully deployed, my storage account, I can see this resource over here. If you see, my storage account is being created successfully now. So let me go into this storage account. Yeah. So if you see here, I can see the tag, whatever I provided over here, and the kind of storage account. It is general purpose V2 storage account. And if you see, there is an option called performance tier. So it's a kind of hot. So you can, while creating the storage account, you can select it's as a hot or a cool. A hot kind of account, when you are going to access your data very frequently, then you can go and select your account as a hot. So if you are creating a storage account for an archival purpose, then you can go and select the pool option. So your charging will be based upon this is one of the factor to decide your charging. That is, your hot account will charge more for your per GB data storage, whereas the cool account, your data storage cost will be less, but your data transaction cost will be more. So here, if you see, this is the overview of that Microsoft storage account, and you can see here we can go and create a container, file share, table, and queue. So this is an overview of this Microsoft storage account. So I'll come up with another video to explain you about the container, file share, table, and queue. Thank you.